Hello everybody. Another week's almost gone and a lot to talk about already. So we'll start with what's going on in the UK. Very interesting developments in the last 24 hours. So as most of you know, Boris Johnson has been appointed Prime Minister, and he started off by reshuffling his cabinet and brought in a load of new ministers, all of them linked somehow to the Leave campaign, and well, it would be fair to describe them as somehow very keen on Brexit in whatever shape it comes in. So the result of this is that the pound actually recovered some ground. Yes, it's a bit of a paradox, but because the pound has been weighed down by mainly uncertainty, with Boris Johnson clear direction towards Brexit, in whatever shape it comes, that means some certainty. So that certainty actually supported the pound, albeit for a brief period, and today is down again. It will not be plain sailing for Boris Johnson. We all know that in Parliament there will be fierce opposition to his plans. Also within the Tory party itself, there will be stiff opposition. It's quite possible that some of his own MPs could potentially unite with Labour MPs on a no-confidence vote, for example. So we may be looking at some turbulence ahead for the pound. But for now, happy days. Elsewhere, we have the euro, not happy days at all there. The euro has been losing ground to all the other currencies, pound included, interestingly. And this is on the back of some very bad news. So PMIs in Germany and France below expectations. PMI for Europe as a whole also below expectation. This is very bad news. So industrial production down. Also, everybody expects that at today's meeting, the ECB meeting, the tone of the announcement that will follow the meeting will be even more dovish than at the last meeting. The markets have to some point priced in this increased dovishness, but the great point of interest will be to see whether Mario Draghi announces easing measures starting immediately or not. I don't think he will. I think he will just issue forward guidance that will point to perhaps a rate cut in September, a 10 basis points rate cut in September, and perhaps other easing measures as well. But the result is that the euro has been losing ground to all the other currencies and is not looking strong at all. Moving on to the US. We've had interesting developments there at the beginning of the week. So there was a deal approved in Congress to raise the national debt ceiling. We remember that at the end of last year, government was paralyzed over there because there was no agreement on this, on expenditure. So this is now out of the way, and a similar situation will not occur at least until 2021. So this supported the dollar. There will be a Fed meeting coming along very soon, and we all expect that there will be a 25 basis points rate cut. That's already priced in, is discounted of the value of the current value of the dollar. Unless there are any surprises, the dollar is likely to remain stable and pretty much where it is right now. Also something to look forward to is the developments in the conversations between the US and China. So Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin yesterday raised some eyebrows when he said, oh, there's still some difficulties ahead in our talks with China. So that is likely to perhaps bring some turbulence and a degree of uncertainty into this equation. But we will see. So a week to look ahead with many developments in Europe, in the US as well, with the ECB and the Fed having meetings, and also let's see how things unfold in the UK. This is all for now, and I'll see you again soon.